We kind of know that there is a natural injustice to the size of profits being posted by companies like Shell and Centrica, while personal energy bills are reaching unprecedented and for millions of families, I think, unmanageable heights. And today we're just talking together in the hope of bringing some light into the conversation. Not light as in levity, but light as in illumination. And I do think the more I think about it and the more we talk about it, the more baffled I am by the political landscape in Britain at the moment. I think, because, obviously I do this for a living. And I do honestly think, I have to be so careful because it sounds like I'm criticising other people in the profession or even colleagues, and I'm really not. But I think the scale of how bad things are, the scale of Boris Johnson's awfulness, and the fact that his successor, his likely successor, is complicit. She's continuity Johnson, Liz Truss. She's never really criticised him or acknowledged how awful he is. I just think until this spell is broken, then nothing gets done or nothing gets fixed. Rishi Sunak talking to Nick Ferrari last night about bringing back grammar schools. It's as if they're getting their ideas from 1975. It is just bizarre. Now, it may be because the Conservative membership, i.e. the only people in the country who have a say in who the next Prime Minister is, are still living in 1975, and an awful lot of them are. But for the rest of us, the idea that they're talking about grammar schools, I mean, to be honest with you, if I was allowed anywhere near these politicians, I would only be talking to them about energy costs and climate change now. I can't do it every day on the radio because you would turn off. Every single day you turned on LBC, you turned on the biggest show on the station, and we were talking about climate change every day, I wouldn't be the biggest show on the station by the end of next week. I just can't do it. Human beings are fickle. I am fickle. I enjoy talking about weird stuff. What did we do yesterday? Did we do something funny yesterday? I certainly intended to do something funny yesterday. Oh, no, we ran out of time. But anyway, I was going to talk about scruffiness, wasn't I? I was going to talk about scruffy coppers. I was really looking forward to talking about scruffy coppers. It's a bit like being in the pub or in a social situation. Imagine if I turned up at your house for dinner every night and started talking about climate change. You'd be building a O'Brien-sized cat flap before you could say, oh, for goodness sake, wind your neck in, will you? You're so much fun when you talk about scruffy coppers. So there are huge problems here. Huge problems.